Welcome back to Choose Your Own Adventure Time with me, Beta Ray Ben. As we left off, I was in some kind of room, let's call it crypt-like, because it appeared to be a crypt, with several coffins. You had the choice, do I run or do I look at the coffins? We're looking at them. So, to catch up, that's the one. The doors open and you find yourself in a dark crypt of some kind. The room is very large. At one end is an altar, and various coffins are strewn about the room. There is a door behind you on the south wall. If you wish to investigate the room further, turn to 254. That's what we're doing. Against the better judgment of anyone who has ever seen any horror film. Pre or post the gore porn era. 254. The silence is deathly. That's as in dead, not as in can't hear. Or it might be can't hear, I'm not really sure. A slow drip startles you as you creep around the coffins. The altar is ornately carved and studded with jewels. Beautiful woven drapes hang from the walls, although they are threadbare in places. I read woven as women when I was reading the house. Like, beautiful women drape the walls. There are 3 coffins in the room. A creaking noise makes you whirl around, and the light from your lantern falls on the largest coffin. It is opening. As you watch, a tall man with a white face sits upright. His eyes open and fall upon you. His expression changes from one of tranquility to one of abject hate. His mouth opens and a terrifying hiss comes from his throat. His teeth are wolf-like. He beckons you to come over. Do you approach him as he wishes? Draw your sword and prepare to fight. Reach into your bag for another means of attack. Run for the west door. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I have a silver crucifix. Also, I think I have a bow and arrow with a silver arrow, but I haven't written silver arrow down, so no, I have, yeah. So I've got 2 good options for attack here. I'm thinking crucifix, right? So I'm going to reach into my bag. Because I'm not entirely convinced this person is evil. They haven't attacked me straight away. Okay. The creature you are facing is a vampire, to no one's surprise. You have various lines of attack. Your sword will do little real damage. A crucifix will hold him at bay, but will not kill you. Kill him. If you have either of these, you may use it to get through the west door. If you are determined to kill the vampire, you must overpower it and drive a wooden stake through its heart. If you have a wooden stake, you may try and kill it. If you have none of these, draw your sword. So I've got the crucifix. Apparently a silver bow and arrow does nothing here. I'll save that for fighting Ganon. So we're getting through the west door then. So 380. It's way up there, 380. Basically the end of the book. You're in a narrow east-west corridor. Looking westwards, you can see a crossroads ahead. You go on to the crossroads. Why does it do that? There's little passages which are just, nothing happens. You walk down a corridor with nothing on either side. Standing at the crossroads, you may either go north, west, or south. Okay, so I've completely lost my bearings at this point. I'll roll the dice somewhere to go. Okay, that was the first option, which is north. My favourite option, as it happens. 366. God, I'm all over the shop today. You are following a passageway which leads ahead to the north. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You continue eastwards until you eventually come across a narrow opening in the wall, the north wall. You may go through this opening or continue eastwards. All right. If memory's... I can see it. Never mind. Oh. No. Found it. The chip for flipping. I remember losing it ages ago and never getting it back. Right, here we go. Which way was I? Which number was I on? I think it was 366. Oh God, we're going to be in a spiral forever. Yeah, this was the one. Okay, so we're continuing eastwards. 62. You continue along the passageway to the east. After some 30 metres, for Yanks, that's roughly 30 yards. I don't know how many feet it is, which is what you would actually use. 90 feet, call it that, about 3 feet to a metre. After some 30 metres, it turns to the south. You know, almost certainly in the Americanized version of this book, it would just say 100 feet. After some 100 feet, it turns to the south. Following it around the bend, you eventually come to a stop at a large armoured door. To try the door, turn to 6. If you would prefer to return along the passage and go through the narrow open way, passageway. I don't need to finish that sentence to know what it means, do I? Okay. That's the first option. That's what that means. I looked at it, I was like, this is just a greyed out poker chip. What the fuck does that mean? But now I recall, it's trying the door, which is 6. That's, gosh, I haven't been this far back in years. The large solid door has no handle. You charge it, but to no avail. The door is not going to budge. You decide to give up and go through the passage, the opening. Right, so back there. This was pointless. It's a complete waste of time. There we go. Not even recording anything. Yeah. 89. You climb through the opening and find yourself at the top of a narrow staircase leading downwards. Cautiously, you descend the stairs. I came into a mountain at the bottom layer. My instinct was this warlock of Fire Top Mountain lived at the top. It might not. I don't think I've ever ascended at all. It's probably down below. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction or not, to be honest. I've fallen once, so that's probably down a level. I don't remember any kind of inclines, and there was that river, which, of course, runs downhill. So, yeah, it's... Cautiously, you descend the stairs. I've forgotten how to count. The narrow staircase is cut into the rock, and there are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps, a passageway leads you into a large open chamber. This chamber stinks of putrefying flesh. The smell is so bad that you are tempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in the chamber. You may either search the bodies, tiptoe quietly through the room. What will you do? Oh, right. Interestingly enough, this is on the same page where earlier we had to fight giant rats. Yeah. I don't know if that's interesting or not. So I've got 4 options. I can search the first body, the second body, the third body, or I can tiptoe through the room. So now the flesh is putrefying, so there's a chance these could be zombies. And realistically, tiptoeing through the room might wake them. Searching any of them will definitely wake them. But at the same time, there is a chance of loot. But the real question is, do I want to end the episode there? It's tricky, because if I flip the coin, anything... You know what? We're going to end it there. So today's poll is searching the 3 bodies or tiptoeing through the room. So search body 1, 2, 3, tiptoe through the room. Go ahead and vote. I'll do the more popular of the choices. That's how voting is supposed to work. Not the current system in this country where you seem to vote for someone and then, well, they didn't get enough votes to win, so someone else wins. How does that work? Is that democracy? Goodbye. See you. Thanks.